This is the last thing we need to prove for the night. So what's given to us is that A is right, and angle C is also right. Here is the diagram right here. What we have to do is prove that angle A is congruent with angle C. The reason why we use congruent a lot is because using the symbol and using the idea is really helpful when you teach math and you teach proofs to new generations of kids and students. So, what we can do is we can start with what we are given with. We can say that angle A is right. And we can also say that angle C is right. That can tell us it was given to us. Then, what we can do is, if you are stuck on this one, then did you remember we said earlier in the video how you can use the past proofs in this assignment to prove this one? So you get to use your proofs to prove this one? Well, what we can do is we can use one of them as well. If you logical think on how to get from your given phase all the way to how you prove your answer, then what we can use is one of these. If you talk about right angles, and the bottom one is talking about right angles, so you're saying if two angles are right, then they are congruent. So that means we are talking about right angles in this one, and we were before talking about right angles in that one. In that case, we can say right here, our statement, if two angles are right, then it means that they are congruent. And we can say, for a reason, it can be our past proof. So we have now put our proof in a proof. And that will give us a shortcut to explaining that angle A is going to be congruent with angle C. And that is going to be our end phase. So basically, what we just did is we used logical reasoning to get from our given phase to our how do we prove it. So these two give off really good information, but if you get stuck, this proof gives you tons of information because it's backing up that if two angles are right, then they are congruent. And that means angle A and angle C are right angles. That means they can also be congruent. So that is how we can use different methods and logical thinking to prove and proof in geometry. I hope this video has helped you. Thank you for watching Top Penalized Math Industry. Like and subscribe.